Ready, steady, and go. I am going to build, I guess I will succeed, a Faraday bag. This material here on the table is copper. This one here is another material which is RFID material. What that means is it's blocking radio frequencies and all that stuff. So I made it like this. I will build it for my laptop. So I've measured the laptop. I left a bit of space on both sides. I used double tape to combine the two together. If you can see, I don't know how the focus is on this one. Not very well, I guess. Right. And then here on the sides, I've got a big sheet of copper with glue, so it sticks. It's like some sort of a tape, because you can buy conductive tape like this, which is aluminium, or you can buy conductive tape like this one, which is for the other material. You can see the same color. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is this: one layer of copper, one layer of the other type of material. What you can do for a Faraday cage, if you make it for a bed, you can add, I'm going to show you in a minute, just hold on. This type of material. This is the aluminium, very tiny hole mesh, which is used for windows to keep the bugs out. But it's very flexible, so you can work with it very easy. I'm not going to add this to my Faraday bag, because here at the top I'm going to have to roll it once or twice, then put it over. I'm not sure how it's going to work yet. I'm going to work it out. And this is not that flexible. As you can see, it stays bent. But if you do it as a cage around your bed, it should work out just fine, because you're not bending it basically. You're making a frame, you're putting it around the frame, and voila, there you have it. I might use it for something else. Like, I bought it just to show you guys that you can buy it. It's not expensive. So what you will need is like a straight edge, a timber, or this is like a piece of flooring. You will need some tape, duct tape, some of these things for, I'll show you, to use it for to close the bag. Tape measure, marker, and other stuff. This is glue. You can buy glue for like material glue, which you could add this if you don't find like double tape, but you should be able to find double tape anywhere. I also bought this. It's like magnet. It's used for photos, for frames, to put like your travel pictures on it. It comes with glue, and then you stick it on your fridge or whatever. But you can use it for, for example, if you put it here and then you put another piece here. Let's say like this. Sorry for my camera. Then when you put it, it sticks like one to the other. Like you can see it. So I'm not sure if how I'm going to work this out in the end. That's why I bought like everything I could find and everything that could be useful. So I'm going to stop this video here, carry on with the other piece. So what I did, like as I explained, I measured it, I cut it, put double tape, this sticky tape which is copper as well. I'm going to do the same thing with the other one, and I'll be back later. So, the tip of the day. As you can see, I just flipped it and turned it inside out, just so it looks a little bit more aesthetic. So for that I left 5 centimeters, which is about 2 inches on each side where the tape was. So now it looks a little better. And then on the other one, if you do 2 layers, you will need to leave another inch, let's say, because this will go inside the other one. So if you don't want it tight, you will leave like an inch, with half inch on each side. Even if it's a little bit larger, it won't bother you because you'll still have some space, so you can put other devices inside, like a mobile phone, gadgets, small gadgets or whatever. So yes, that's what the tip of the day. Carry on. Yeah, I'm doing it this way because at first I didn't want it to make a video about it, but then I changed my mind. So yeah, I've done my first piece with the copper material. Now I'm doing the second piece with the RF, like RF shield, radio frequency protection fabric. So this is what I said, double tape. So I put a double tape here, and then I'm going to take this white protection off. It's going to be left a thin layer of, this is like glue, it's like a double tape. I'm going to stick them together and put like same like on the other one, the tape that I showed you, this. So yeah, this thing here, you may ask, what is this? This has 2 purposes. One, protect from the shocks, because it's going to be like a case more or less, or a bag for the laptop. It's going to protect from the shocks. I'm going to show you the materials and explain how I've made it. And the second, this is a non-conductive material, which this bag, let's call it a bag, is going to have again 2 purposes. One, to block the radio frequencies, and second is going to act like a Faraday cage. So in case of an EMP attack, let's say they drop the bombs on us, the nuclear bombs, or EMP attack, they are planning one. So this is going to protect the electronics inside from the EMP, because it's going to act like a Faraday cage. Plus, it's going to block any radio frequency or any other direct energy weapons that they're trying to use, I don't know, for whatever purposes, to destroy your equipment or read details if the NFC is on or whatever else. Okay, so let's carry on. First phase was a success. There we go. First layer, second layer, and the laptop is inside. It fits without problem. And I also have a bit of space here Let's say I want to put my mobile phone while I carry this in my backpack or whatever, or it stays at home. We are waiting for the bombs to be dropped on us. So don't make it too big, because then you will have trouble putting it together and it will be too loose. Look, you still have like, can fit my hand inside here, so you still have a lot of space if you make like 2 inch on each side. So first you'll have to make the case, but I will explain how to do this, the protective case, and then the next phase is this. But as I said, I wasn't like prepared to do a video, but then I changed my mind, so that's why I start the video here. I'm not going to edit it and then put it this side on first cut and all that stuff. I'm not going through that, so you will see it as it is, raw. Good. So this step was a success. We have all the tools, we have everything. So now let me brainstorm with myself a way to close this, where to cut it and how to do it, and I'll come back later. Okay, a bit of mathematics here. You have the laptop inside. As you can see, I measured and taped exactly as much as I needed for the laptop. Now, these edges here are, as you can see, bent. I did bend them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut like up to here, and then I'm going to roll it once, twice, and then from here it's going to go over and find a way to stick it here with something. So now I'm going to double tape it here, this, double tape the second layer on top of the second layer. Once this is done, here, down, and then I'll type the second layer here, and then the final layer on top of it, on top of this. So that way you'll have each material conducting on itself, so we have good conductivity. So this is what double tape looks like. It's like a very thin layer of glue. Voila, done. Now I'm going to continue with the rest. I'm going to show you something. You see? It's magnetic. So what I did, put the camera down. Ta-da! The magnet I was talking about. Put it here. That's it. Yeah, but this is not strong, so I'm going to add something else to it. I decided not to glue these two together, just in case I have to reuse them again or whatever. So I'm going to just leave them as it is. Leave them as they are. Okay. Enough for now. So I've cut it, and I decided to leave it a little longer. This side here we have the magnet. Here I will have to glue these two pieces together on both sides, and probably I'm going to add some of that tape around it to make it look good. And then, oops, see, it works. And then we are going to add here probably some of this thing. One will go here, either side, and the other one on top. And should do the trick. It should look nice. Is this the final product? Well, it might be. It's up to you from this point to view to do anything else with it. I'll show you. So I've put a tape here. You see it looks a little better. And then what I did, I made it so so it will be closed properly. So I bend it once, twice, and then I put this here. We have the magnet here, so once, twice, it goes simple, closes. You can put some of this stuff on the sides here, which I might or I might not do. I have some other things and projects I'm working on, so I may need the rest of the materials. I will see if I have something left. I might put just so it closes properly, but it's good enough. So I made it big. I didn't want to cut this, then I'll have it left over, nothing to do with it. And this way, at least we have like an extra layer of protection. And if you want to open it, you can open it easy, because the glue it's not, or even if you, I don't know, cut it, flip it, turn it outside, inside out, and then cut the edges. So here you have the laptop. You have enough space to put some other gadgets. Again, that's it. Job done. I will make another like a few minutes video to explain how to do this, and then I'm pretty much done with this part. Okay, let me explain this part. What you have here, it's like some foam which goes, normally it goes under the floor. As you see here, a piece of floor that I used to cut the like laminated floor. So what I did, you can see the laptop here. What I did was this. First, you measure the laptop. Again, you leave like half an inch on each side. You cut it. Now you have the base, this. With this part, because this one is not flexible, so you can't do like two breaks. It's not flexible, so you need one which is flexible. This one is flexible. So what you do, you cut it again a little bigger, let's say 2-3 inch bigger. You wrap it on top, and then once this bit here is cut, let's say you have this piece which should go like the base. You have the base. You wrap this around, and then you do what I did here. You have the blue flexible foam underneath, which goes on top. You put a tape on that, like I did here, then you do the other side, and then you have it done completely. What you can do, because you have on one side you have it with this one, which is the black, which is harder, and then on the other side you have it like this. What you can do, what I did here, if you can see it, I double it up, so it's double and it's double. If you see on the inside it's blue and on the other side it's black. On the outside it's black and on the inside it's blue, because it's flexible, so I couldn't do it other way. And here the same way, when you cut this blue part, you cut it bigger, like I did with the other material. So once you cut it bigger, when you wrap, so one important part about this is when you do wrap the stuff around, make sure the device, in my case is the laptop, it's inside, because you need it to be around it, and you need it to leave it like a little bit bigger so you can put it in and out. Otherwise this material breaks very easy and you will break it. In my case it's a bit tight, but it's okay. If I would do it again, I would leave, when I wrap this around, I would leave this blue material like 1 inch bigger, so you have a bit more flexibility, and just in case you want to throw something else in there. Other than that, when you cut it, cut the excess part, what I did, I put this part here first, and then because this would go, like you have a bit of space here, what I did was I put it all the way down and then in. As you can see, it's closed properly. You can also, you don't have to push it down, you can close it as is like that. But I don't know, I just did it that way. So. And on the sides here, I've put this duct tape again, just because it holds it a little better, and it's a bit tight, so just in case. Very important when you work with this stuff, this especially, don't use any sharp materials like boxes or whatever, because it will cut it. On my laptop you can see nothing sharp on it, and I also have a plastic case, so there's nothing to scratch it. So I hope it will last. So for now it's just like an experiment. We'll see in the future if it lasted, I will use it. If not, I'll build another one, a better one. But you have the basics, the idea, and from here you do whatever you want with your time, money, and your ideas. So it's in. Let's bring the case this way. This way it's the top. So take it. You put it in. 1, 2. Voila. Done. Sorry for the wobbling and moving the camera chaotically. I'm not very good at this. I don't have tripods and stuff. Neither do I have the right environment. I'm working in the kitchen. So yeah, you have the basic idea. From here, it's pretty much done with this video. I will edit it and put it on YouTube and the other channels that I have, Odyssey and BitChute and Rumble, so you guys can see it and build your own stuff. Don't ask me to build stuff for you because I won't be home. I will leave home in a few weeks, so I won't have time to, and the materials with me to do it. So that's why I did the video as explicitly and as easy as I could, so you guys could do it. These materials here, you can buy them on eBay. I bought them on eBay and Amazon. You just type in the search bar RF materials or RF fabrics or radio frequency protection fabric or any of those keywords, and you will have all the the results coming up, and you can choose from there. It's not any specific material, so I don't have any, I don't know, technical details or information on it. It's just random stuff, but it works. That's why I doubled it up, so you have copper inside, and then you have the the other RF type material, so 2 types of materials plus the protection. That should do the job. You guys do your own and add your creativity to it. Bye for now.
Like, share and subscribe to keep in touch. Video made by GangStalking Attention Awareness.